everything he can to fight against the heir of the demonic arts. I should not doubt him. Chang'e, if the Gu family is fine, but the clue is broken, should we go look for the reincarnation's traces? Chang'e, no need. The return of the reincarnated person will happen sooner or later, we cannot interfere too much. It might hinder the reincarnated person's fate. At this moment, as Sua, the enchanting consort, remembered the past. The heir of the demonic arts, I never imagined that I would follow that world-shaking demon. Life and death uncertain, failure. The world really is unpredictable. Thinking back, Yichen was also part of the young master's plan at that time, but it had nothing to do with me. She recalled Gu Chang'e's careful care, sending her herbs to help her recover. That low voice, Yan Ji, if there is a problem with your cultivation, or if you lack any resources, feel free to tell me. She smiled happily, feeling that being cared for wasn't so bad. After the memory ended, she ordered the maid by her side. The clue about the heir of the demonic arts hasn't been broken. Go to Tianhuang Mountain. Bang! A golden-haired young man slammed his hand onto the chair in anger. Insane. That guy. Why did he go to the Chongqinggu family with Yanmi? Insane. If he's alive, we'll see him. If he's dead, we'll see the body. Chang'e dead. That guy. Why did he go to the Chongqinggu family with Yanmi? If he's alive, we'll see him. If he's dead, we'll see the body. Chang'e, if he's dead, then he should return with the nine-tailed Skyfox clan. That guy who suddenly disappeared, the Gu family. He ground his teeth. Isn't Gu Chang'e that useless fool? Could it be that he already knows my secret? From now on, no one will pave the way for you. Yanmi will be sad. I never expected you to make Yanmi sad. Chang'e Gu Chang'e, you really deserve to die. I wonder if Danyu has seen him. At Gu Chang'e's residence, a loud voice rang out. Tianhuang Mountain, Danyu requests to see young Master Gu Chang'e. The gatekeeper quickly reported and hurriedly stopped. Reporting, young master is in seclusion, preparing for a breakthrough, and no one is allowed to disturb him. Please leave. The servant recalled Gu Chang'e's instructions. He is in seclusion, preparing for a breakthrough, so he cannot meet with outsiders. I really admire the young master. He is indeed charming. He could either be a saintess or a princess. Danyu furrowed her brows and said, seclusion and cultivation, huh? Then I will wait here until he finishes his seclusion. After saying this, the princess sat down, displaying an arrogant demeanor. The gatekeeper awkwardly said, this might not be appropriate. Danyu crossed her arms and asked contemptuously, what's inappropriate? When he threw dirty water on Tianhuang Mountain, did he like it? Was that appropriate? For the sake of my brother, I must fight for justice. Recalling her visit to her brother before coming here, Danyu had seen her brother. Chang'e brother, in the end, did you make up your mind to confront Gu Chang'e with me? The blonde-haired brother answered. Chang'e, no, I'm just worried about you. I've always felt that Gu Chang'e isn't a good person. If you go to resolve the rumors, be careful. Danyu was confused. Brother, what's wrong now? Why are your hands trembling? You don't even dare to eliminate suspicion. What exactly are you afraid of? Chang'e, clearly, you are the heir of Tianhuang Mountain, the one people respect, the son whom father values the most. You used to be cautious, but you would never allow others to insult you like this. Chang'e, I'm really disappointed in you, brother. You're completely different from before. The blonde-haired youth explained painfully, Danyu, it's not as you think. I have my own difficulties. What difficulties? Danyu asked urgently, confused. The blonde youth lowered his head and sighed, I lost part of my memory due to a mishap during cultivation. I've tried many ways to recover it, but nothing worked. That's why I can't understand those rumors. Danyu covered her mouth, her eyes full of tears. How could this happen? So it's... She embraced her brother. Why are you so foolish, brother? Why didn't you tell me earlier? Chang'e, I didn't want to make you worry. Danyu firmly replied, I already have a plan, brother. Rest assured and cultivate. I will take care of the rest, including eliminating the suspicion. Thank you for your hard work. After seeing his sister leave, the blonde youth's expression immediately changed 180 degrees, his change of heart faster than his change of face. Chang'e, really, thank you for investigating Gu Chang'e's clues. Sister, you're so naive. In the lower realms, the heavenly realm, Hongyu, this is the lower realm from the memory of my ancestors. Right now, I only know the name of the reincarnated person. A beautiful black-haired woman lit a talisman, making up her mind, I must find you as soon as possible. At the ZG Pil sect, the female sect leader spoke, how is young Master Guchunga doing? There has been a lot of activity recently. I came this time for my disciple, Suhan. Guchunga happily replied, ha ha ha, sect leader Xian, you're too kind. This time, it's truly troublesome for you to take care of and nurture my Suhan. Young Master Guchunga smiled and said, you flatter me. Suhan is the successor of our ZG Pil sect. It's only natural to care for and nurture her. Ha ha ha, sect leader Xian is right. Suhan and the other senior sisters stood outside. Whispering, Suhan is young Master Guchunga, famous throughout the immortal realm. She's also connected to him, young Master Guchunga is so amiable, with such strong abilities. And handsome too, really. Guchunga looked at Suhan and said, Suhan, you still need to keep working hard, don't disappoint the sect leader's expectations, understood? Suhan flashed a radiant smile and responded, yes, Suhan will obey young master's orders. She silently thought, so kind, young master is really good to me. The scene switched to night. Guchunga and Suhan were walking on a bridge. Guchunga spoke, I have something to entrust to you this time. Young master, please speak, Suhan will do her best. Guchunga took out a letter from his body and handed it to her, saying, you used to always underestimate yourself, worrying you couldn't help me. Now, I'm giving you a task. It's an opportunity for you to show yourself. Suhan opened the letter and read it, her eyes showing slight concern, ZG Immortal Pil, Ancient Pil. I've never heard of it. Unless I refine it myself, it seems troublesome. It doesn't seem special. Zhuhan sighed and said with a helpless expression, humph, it's rare for the young master to assign me a task, so we'll take care of these little matters. Chang'e looked at her gently and smiled, your tone is quite bold, don't disappoint me. Then he leaned close to her, gently stroked her head, and added, Zhuhan. Don't underestimate this ancient pill, it's much more complicated than you think. But I believe in you, you can do it. At this moment, Zhuhan's head must have been floating in the clouds. And her luck points displayed 5,000. Zhuhan understands, please rest assured, young master. Zhuhan linked arms with Chang'e, and the two walked slowly across the stone bridge. The surroundings were quiet, but their hearts were filled with excitement. By the way, young master, could you tell me some interesting stories from your time on the immortal ancient land? Chang'e replied eagerly, interesting stories? I met a foolish dragon, a foolish bird, a foolish person, oh, and a foolish prawn, haha. Can you believe there was a foolish prawn? The two continued their walk. Scene changed to outside the main hall, where a subordinate hurriedly ran to report, Your Highness, something bad has happened. Chang'e, what happened? Why the rush? Speak slowly. Report, we just received information from the base. The demonstration results show that the legendary Inju Tian has appeared in the world. Today, all major sects are discussing solutions. Upon hearing this, she broke out in cold sweat. What? Inju Tian? The greatest disaster in the world, the one no one can escape? Any other news? Chang'e report, there is also a human ancestor saintess who has been lingering in front of Tianhuang Mountain for a long time, leaving behind an unknown mark. It's rumored that Tianhuang Mountain is connected to the heir of demonic arts. She was so angry that she nearly exploded, standing up and gritting her teeth. What? Human ancestor? Damn. My brother is innocent, why are they targeting him? Chang'e returned to Tianhuang Mountain. I want to see if Chang'e's mood is affected. Chang'e, you can never escape me, we will meet for sure. Scene changed to the lower realm on top of a mountain, a pillar of light shooting up to the sky. Chang'e slowly descended and finally found it, with powerful domain energy swirling above. Although this world is not bad, it has been affected by the barrier space. It is difficult to cultivate someone stronger than the great sage level. If I hadn't followed the space mark here, I would never have guessed that the human ancestor's reincarnation would start from the lower realm. A proud expression appeared on his face. The current urgent task was to understand the intelligence of this world and find Ming Kong from a distance. Many Taoists rushed to the place where Chang'e was. This person emitted a special aura, clearly not an ordinary being from the lower realm. One person clasped their fists and respectfully said, "Report, immortal, what brings you to the lower realm? Is this the immortal kingdom?" "Yes, report, my lord." Qin Jun took out a ball and smirked, "Tell me the intelligence of this kingdom, and I'll reward you." A group of cultivators looked at it and panicked, exchanging glances. This is the legendary holy artifact? This was the first time the mortals had seen a holy artifact. And they were terrified. Chang'e report, immortal, the immortal realm is divided into 8 realms, an extremely vast place, with countless tribes, sacred lands, and mountains. There are many forces here. Some sects have been around for hundreds of years, and the strongest is the Taisu sect. Chang'e pondered, alright, well temporarily be allies with the Taisu sect. To be honest, I have old ties with your ancestors. I owe them a favor. Meeting their descendants today is also fate. The cultivators were shocked and hurriedly clasped their fists in respect. Please don't blame us, immortal. Such a precious holy artifact is not fit for small people like us to possess. Moreover, we are friends of the ancestors, and we dare not show disrespect. Chang'e stroked his beard thoughtfully. These people are able to resist the temptation of the holy artifact. I truly admire them. Alright, then take me to the Taisu sect. Yes, immortal. Scene change, a subordinate was reporting, Chuang Xianyu, we received news. It seems that a great figure just descended from the upper realm. He has some connection to the ancestors of the Tai Su sect. Upon hearing this, she suddenly thought, the angel kingdom is far away, and it will take them a while to find the ancestors of the Taisu sect. Could it be? She said, don't worry about it, focus on the angel kingdom, as nirvana can help the human ancestors transform. Scene changed to the Taisu sect, where all the disciples gathered in front of the main hall. Whispers filled the air, as this was the first time they had seen an immortal descend to the lower realm. An elder respectfully saluted, I am the sect leader of Taisu sect, may I know the honored name of this immortal? Chang'e pondered for a moment and replied, who I am is not important. I came here today to repay the favor of Chu Taisher. Then he took out a book from his chest. This is the Tao technique that Chu Taisher and I spent many years researching. After saying that, he threw the book to the sect leader. Now your Chu Taisher cannot descend to the lower realm. I will teach you this Tao technique on his behalf. The sect leader was ecstatic, quickly flipping through every page. Wonderful. This Tao technique is truly mysterious and profound. It feels like receiving an epiphany. And it contains many hidden secrets. Immediately, all the elders and disciples knelt down and bowed, saying, Thank you, immortal, for your guidance. From now on, we are willing to do everything in our power to serve you, immortal. Gu Chang'e stroked his beard and chuckled proudly, saying, Hee, everything is going according to the script, not a single mistake. Next, I still have to perform another scene. At this moment, Gu Chang'e entered the secret realm and saw Jiang Suasua. She was only wrapped in a piece of white cloth, ignoring Gu Chang'e's calls. Quick, open your eyes and look at me. Jiang Suasua disdainfully snorted without even lifting her eyes. Oh, still so stubborn. Gu Chang'e then used chains to lift Jiang Suasua up. Jiang Suasua angrily scolded, Chang'e, what do you want to do? You shameless demon. Gu Chang'e smiled lightly and said, Miss Suasua, quickly tell me the exact location where I can find traces of the reincarnation of the human race holy temple. I don't know. Jiang Suasua had a blank expression and turned her head, ignoring him. Gu Chang'e leaned in and questioned, as the successor of the human race holy temple. You don't know? Even if you knew your identity, so what? What can you do in the vast sea of people? Chang'e, wait. Jiang Suasua widened her eyes. Have you already found the place of his reincarnation? Gu Chang'e, not ashamed at all, bragged, of course, I not only found it. But we are standing right here. Jiang Suasua hesitated after hearing this but still warned, Gu Chang'e, the reincarnation technique of the human race holy temple is far beyond your imagination. You can't defeat him. Gu Chang'e chuckled lightly, reached out to stroke Jiang Suasua's face, and said in a teasing tone, can't defeat him? Should I just wait for him to come and kill me? What, are you so cold-blooded that you can't tell I'm still a man when I put on clothes? Jiang Suasua blushed as he touched her face. She was deeply ashamed and shouted loudly. You are shameless. Then she bared her teeth, trying to bite Guchanga, but he quickly withdrew his hand. Seeing this, he decided to have a little fun with her. The two of them played like a master and a dog, frolicking for a while. After a while, Guchanga kept stroking her face, making Jiang Suasua blush so much that she almost cried. Guchanga stopped and sighed. I really don't understand what kind of enchantment the human race holy temple has put on you. You are willing to be their puppet. Changa puppet? These careless words struck a chord with Jiang Suasua. Recalling the past, she thought of the days she practiced with Wang Zichen. Ah, so annoying. Practicing every day. I still want to get married. What are you doing? Sit down. This is disrespectful to the human race holy temple. Humph, I want to sleep, just sleep. I'm not going to be your tool. Wang Zichen, come back. Jiang Suasua suddenly woke up and shouted at Guchanga, I am not a tool. I am the successor of the human race holy temple. Protecting all beings and guarding justice is my mission. Guchanga laughed loudly, ha ha ha. How ridiculous. What are you laughing at? Guchanga stopped laughing and explained seriously, the victor is the king, the loser is the bandit. From ancient times to the present, whoever has the bigger fist represents justice. Do you really think the human race holy temple's inheritance has always been because they are kind-hearted? Changa, moreover, you can't even kill me, yet you dare to talk about justice. You are just a tool used by the human race holy temple to restrain me, no different from a running dog. Oh, no, at best, you're just a dog, incapable of even biting me. After saying that, Guchanga turned and left. How many people in the world do bad things? Why don't you go kill them? You only know to focus on me, the inheritor of demonic power. And don't care about justice at all. The reason you want to act against me is simply because I pose a threat to them. As he left, Guchanga added, in the end, there's actually no difference between me and you. At this point, the chains were undone. Jiang Suasua fell to the ground and silently thought, Guchanga speaks without thinking, things shouldn't have been like this. The scene shifted to the Xianyu Tianlin Holy Land, where the disciples were discussing among themselves, have you heard? Tai Sugate issued an order, saying that Xianyu needs to be unified. I heard. Our Holy Lord is discussing strategies with the elders. I also heard that the immortal has some connection with the old void ancestor. A short-haired disciple spoke up, strategies? The immortal can casually bestow a sacred artifact. What strategies do those commoners have? Tai Sugate wants to unify. And no force in Xianyu can resist. The only way to survive is to submit quickly. Now that Tai Sugate has issued a notice, those with exceptional talent will be recognized by the immortal. A wise bird chooses a good tree to perch on. Staying in Tianlin is not a good idea. At this moment, he came to see his revered immortal, reporting to the immortal, I am the most talented among the younger generation in Tianlin Holy Land. Guchanga stood high above and looked down at the young man kneeling on the ground. Indeed, you have talent, you are a good seed. It seems that your self-recommendation wasn't a joke. However, you are still far from enough. I still need to go out and take a look. He asked in confusion, Immortal, what do you mean by far from enough? Guchanga looked at him with a very strange gaze and said, I mean your luck is completely different from the person reincarnated. From the human race holy temple. The luck of the lower realm really can't compare to that of the upper realm. Your luck won't be enough to deal with me, stop being so stubborn. The scene shifted to the heavenly god realm's heavenly domain. A group of slaves was doing hard labor, and the guards were shouting loudly, work faster. Whoever dares to stop. You're trash. The slave being beaten kept begging for mercy. Changa, today, I caught another group of slaves. This achievement will surely make the sect master remember me, haha. The speaker was a young man named Qinggue. And the other two disciples respectfully replied, of course, Brother Qinggue, don't worry. But Brother Qinggue, you joined the immortal Will Holy Land less than 100 years ago, and were promoted to a deacon. It's truly impressive. Hearing the flattery, Qinggue was very pleased, saliva dripping from the corner of his mouth. He laughed, it's been 200,000 years since anyone ascended in the heavenly god realm. Once the immortal Will Holy Land enters the immortal path, things will change. The other two disciples continued to flatter him, Brother Qinggue will definitely have the chance to ascend to the Upper realm. Brother